right? You don't have 2.8, which would include Dream Drop Distance and Aqua Story, which is all leading you into 3.
Hold on, let me double check.
Because 2.8 contains Dream Drop and Fragmentary Passage and such. Like it. And then the only game separate would be Mom, Melody of Memory. Which is the only one I haven't fully beat. Besides, I mean, I'm at the end of fucking Recoded. I just haven't beaten it. But no, yeah, you want because it's 0.2 Fragmentary Passage is the Aqua game, Bit with Aqua.
Is it called Final Chapter Prologue?
Yes, it is. It's part of 2.8.
Yeah, I do not have that. I don't have that one.
Well, yeah, that's a very good game, or a very good little bit with Aqua. Not only does it tell you the events that leads into the ending of Kingdom Hearts 1, but it also leads into Kingdom Hearts 3. So it's definitely important, and a lot of people miss that.
For like the PS4, I think it was on sale for under 20. I got the 1.5 plus 1.2.5 remix.
Yes, you got both the. That's the bulk of the series. 2.8 is the last with Dream Drop and that. And then Melody of Memory, which is Switch.
Oh, isn't that like the music one?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, okay, it's the music one.
Melody of Memory.
Then in that case, then Brett, down the road with need some more calm. Can we try going for the final chapter thing?
I can, yeah. Yes, I just got.
Not like down.
When yes, when you're whenever you want to play it, that is, or whenever. Yeah. But it's not expensive at all. Because Dream Drop is a very good game. Yeah, that's not bad at all. It really shouldn't be that price, to be fair. Like the back cover, the
3 is cheaper than that.
That's because Kingdom Hearts 3 lacks. That's because of its.
Oh, it's on sale right now. That's why it's $23.99 right now.
I don't think. Unfortunately, Kingdom Hearts 3 is 60. Even that's a little much, but I still think it's a better game in general than Kingdom Hearts 1 in terms of its mechanics and how the gameplay is. It's definitely vastly better. But in terms of its overall, like, what Kingdom Hearts 1 had and has, and the updated with the final mix versions, like, it lacks a lot of content, yes. Unfortunately, the DLC for 3 should not have been DLC. Also. Point 2, or Aqua's thing, is a lot better than 3 by itself, and that's a very small game.
Because I know when it comes to Kingdom Hearts, just like how I am with Borderlands, I stopped caring about the story of Borderlands after 2. Because the pre-sequel, it was somewhat fun to play through, because it was cool, because, like, you know, even though I'm not a big fan of it, it's still canon. And it explains some of the back-end stuff, like how, like, Handsome Jack got the little AI computer voicing that controls all the bots. And pretty much how he formed his army of the robots you fight in Borderlands 2 and all that shit. And how, like, the Trashers came to Pandora and all that crap.
Yeah.
But since that game was outsourced to the Australian branch of 2K, but since they were banking on it being as huge of a success as 2 was, but it didn't. So like that studio banked all its, I'm assuming all its income and savings into it, but they went big of it. And they pretty much the main 2K shut down the Australian branch after the pre-sequel was a flop. And like I technically I somewhat beat the pre-sequel at least once with Danielle back when I was still dating her, but she pretty much carried me. Because every time I was at her house playing it with her, I kept falling asleep.
Yeah.
Just the pre-sequel, it's somewhat fun and intriguing in the beginning, but it gets boring fast.
I found it boring.
Freaking, what is it, 2? Yeah, 2 had the best story overall. But then, when 3 came out, yeah, I know people were bitching about the story, but at the same time, they were comparing it to Borderlands 2, two different writers. And granted, the Borderlands 2 writer, I enjoy him more. The Ashley Burch's brother who wrote the story to Borderlands 2, and I think he somewhat helped with the first story to kind of link it to the second game. And I don't know why they didn't hire him for the third game, but fucking like 3, it is so much better gameplay-wise compared to the second one. But story-wise, yeah, it's not as good unless you play the DLCs are amazing.
Yeah.
The DLC with Hemlock getting married to the CEO of Jacob, and then the DLC where Moxie takes over one of the casinos that Hamza Jack made, and you get to see Timothy again from the pre-sequel. Pretty cool. And then the very best DLC of all of them, where you meet the Psycho again, you go into his mind and see the way he perceives everybody, because like he was a very smart, fancy doctor before he went psycho. So it's cool how like you go into his mind and get to and see his smart side somewhat try to take back control from the psycho, and see the way they both think people see him. And it's also kind of sad he still has to get over the death of Maya, because he was madly in love with Maya.
Actually.
It's one cool thing I found out too, since like in Borderlands lore, there could only exist 6 sirens overall in the universe, no more, no less. And we're aware of 5 sirens currently being like alive with powers. They never revealed a 6th one. But people were always thinking that the powers are constant, right? That if a siren dies, unless they choose a successor, their powers will sneak out somebody else, and then they'll inherit the old powers. Kind of how like this won't be a spoiler, but when Angel dies in Borderlands 2, her powers go to Tannis. Tannis inherits Angel's siren powers. Because like Angel's powers are kind of like on the controlling machines and all that shit. And then when Maya died, Aya, whatever her name is, that one character that Randy Fishbowl forced on our trolls in 3, she inherits her powers. And for a moment, nobody knows Liv is dead, or she's still somewhat alive. What happens in the end of 3? But one of the main like lore creators in Borderlands 3, he came out and said that it's not consistent. When a siren passes or someone else inherits the powers, it's always going to be the same thing. Depending on the person, the powers could either stay the same, mutate, or become something altogether different. Because like there were people talking about where the siren you play in number 4, where her powers come from, and then the creators had to mention like like the powers are always going to stay the same. And through time, eventually, it's either going to mutate or become something all completely different, depending on the person who gets the siren powers next. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool and neat at the same time.
Yeah.
I'm still surprised when I think about it, find out that the what's the bitch's name again? The one from the first game that gets pierced by the vault monster.
Steel. Ow.
Yeah.
Commander Steel, or Commander Steel, whoever her name is. Yes, the girl. General Knox is commander, or whatever. Oh, yeah, she was. Yeah, you're right.
And they never show her powers, even though you fight her in the Claptrap DLC. When they bring her back, it's like, what is it? A Claptrap thing controlling her mind or some shit. But she just fights like a basic enemy. She never uses her siren powers at all.
I see.
So we never knew what her powers were, because people were wondering since the villain in Borderlands 3 is a siren, because her powers were kind of weird. She's able to pretty much drain your energy and absorb it into hers as like essence, either to prolong her life or make herself stronger. So if you have an ability, she's able to take it from you when she observes you. Because she was able to take Lilith's powers and use them for a bit. But she was born with a twin brother. And since, as you know, sirens can only be females, it was a parasite. He somewhat had a siren ability where he's able to absorb and pass on powers, but he can't hold it. He can't hold it on himself. So his sister was able to absorb powers. Has to literally, whenever she absorbs like life essence from an enemy, she has to give some to the brother. Otherwise, he dies. Because you know he has some of her abilities, he can't fully use them like she can.
Wow. Yeah. So this is the first real boss. The thing I fought earlier was like a mini boss. Like a boss nonetheless.
For some reason, bro, he kind of reminded me of that one fat guy from Dark Souls that has the skinny guy fighting with him.
Yeah. Ornstein and
Forget what they were
Smo.
called.
Ornstein and Smo.
Yeah, those guys. This hardcore looks like a, not Castlevania, but like a Metroidvania boss fight.
And you're done. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bonk, bonk, dead. So yeah, that's the thing inside the armor that I was talking about that you may or may not have mentioned earlier. I don't know. But he is weak as fuck, and he took over this armor to fight me. Also, this is a bug.
It could have been him. It was like a video from long ago because they were talking about like the set lore. I think when it came to this game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Also, his mace head is a bug. Fun little, cute little thing to note. But yeah. First real boss done. Money, bitch! Yeah, the other thing I fought was a boss, but it was a mini-ish boss, if you want to count that. This, people count it as such. But it's a boss still, because you have to fight every boss to get them into the boss rush pantheon. And
it is kind of neat how you had to like beat them in order to get them into the boss rush mode.
Yeah, I like that. And that other boss, the one that I beat that was bouncing around, that they call it the Gross Mother, but yeah, it's counted as a boss. Easter. Yeah, it is cool. I like that a lot. Just 200 G to make your way to the left. Eventful. Well, now we get a spell. Hello. And I get to help this lady out. She puts me in her own. She traps me in her room, and I get to fucking do a thing to get a thing. But this creeping out of darkness, because I gotta kill an enemy for her, I guess. They're looking for Grim, a strange empty face, the wicked-looking weapon. Something important is drawing you down the hollowness corpse. But I won't ask what. Perhaps the reason you found me is because you need my help. Say no more, friend. I'm gonna give you a gift. A nasty little spell out of my own creation. Just perfect for a little one like you. Whoa. Woo! I can shoot magic. I can shoot spells vertically. Or, yeah, horizontally, rather. Horizontally, not vertically. Tap circle to unleash a spirit. Spells will deplete soul, replenished by striking enemies.
Brett,
What?
as I'm watching you play that, I started a quick game on Apex, and this guy was a jump master. He took us an area, right?
Yeah.
Motherfucker falls to his death but just disconnects.
Wow. Ow. Fucker. But yeah, now I can shoot a little sideways blast. Little ghosty. That hits shit. And I like it. There is an attack for the air you can use, but I don't have that yet. You got a bunch of different spells. A slam. You got one that shoots into the air, one that shoots horizontally. Dash is not a spell, but you get a bunch of abilities. Fuck you. Okay. Oh Jesus, your audio is a little loud. You're a dude.
Unfortunately, I can't do anything right now until later.
You're a dude. Get out of here, armadillos. Lifeblood masks. Gimme.
Alright, now I can. I gotta use my flashlight.
Alright. Defeated your stupid monster. Give me this. Soul Catcher Charm. Hey, you're watching over. Slept. You must slip my soul. Woke up and found you disappeared. It's a surprising one. Actually, I wanted to ask a small favor. You see, there's a certain creature lurking above us. I already killed it. Oh, another surprise. You slain the creature before I even asked. I scarcely deserve such a friend as you. You marvel. Oh. Look at the gate between us open. Oh, I'm sure you're gonna move on. Farewell. Have faith. What do you seek it? I'll find you. Why do you hesitate? Get nothing from me. I'm afraid. Am I persistent? Oh. Give me my updated map, please. Okay. Back up here. And we climb back up.
Oh, is there costumes you could change your little guide to, like different face masks you could use or equip?
No, I wish. I wish.
I don't know why, for some reason, I wish I could like add to his face the mask that you put on in the Majora's Mask. Become the little Tuckle thing.
Oh, the God. Yes. The horrifying mask transitions.
It's also kind of freaky when you think about it, that all the masks you wear
They're
are
all
from
dead.
things that, yeah.
Yeah, they're all dead.
I
Yeah.
think the isn't like the mask the first one become the little
Deku?
was it
Scrub.
Toku?
Yeah, the
Yes,
Deku scrub. Yes, it's pronounced Deku.
Isn't he like already dead when you stumble upon
yes.
his corpse and take the mask?
Yes, they all are. It's the spirit of them are in the mask. All three of the main. Him, the Goron, and the Zora. Yeah. That's why you.
Cause I know my favorite one. You know what's pain in the ass to get was the Fierce DDD mask.
Ah, I love that. Yes. I like the mask variety. I thought Majora's Mask was unique. It's a fun game once you get going in it.
take fall damage?
No. You just get stunned a bit if you fall too far. You only take damage from spikes and stuff. Hazard-wise for falling on it would be a stalactite almost fell on me. Falling into spikes, but otherwise there is no fall damage. You can drop from as far as you want. However, you do get stunned slightly if you do too far. Unless you, like, double dash or slash or dash at the last minute before you hit the ground. Which I don't have. But I'll try. Luckily, this game's hard enough. Walking into enemies hurts you, and walking into anything hurts you. I'm a klutzy-ass gamer. I will walk into fucking everything and get hit by the stupidest shit. Almost just did just now.
It just reminds me, I somewhat raged a little bit since I checked out the last game they made of Metroid on the Switch, Metroid Dread, I think it's called.
Hmm.
And in that one, you gotta fight like these weird versions of I guess I'm not good with the lore when it comes to Samus, but apparently I guess she was raised by bird alien tribe people, and you're on a planet where it's like a random bird tribe thing, with like experimental robots from the people she works for, and I guess they got hacked and are evil, and there's certain sections where you gotta evade them, because Samus, you know, most games uses all her powers in the very beginning, and she's not strong enough to fight them. So it's always frustrating in the sections where I have to be in the areas where they're located, where I gotta run. And like the last one I faced, you get a little charge beam you have to use, and you can only use it a certain amount of times, then it goes away. So I gotta be careful and time it, using it against the rod in order to beat it to keep on going. And I rage that part because I'm too goddamn clumsy. And sure you know, I am terrible when it comes to timing.
Yep. Yeah. This game has a lot of bullshit platforming segments and Mario Maker-esque bullshit. Ah, motherfucker. Whoa. Come on. I can't swim in acid just yet. Green path. Yeah, you guys. I don't want to deal with you guys. Go away, Mr. Explodey Monster. Cute little bushes. Rubbery monster.
I swear, after watching so many people exploring abandoned locations, whenever I see like cave-like areas with this water, they're like, oh, I hope to God that's not still water. That's a lot of bacteria you're stepping into.
Yeah.
Also, kind of reminds me after like finding like the part of YouTube where people go around exploring abandoned houses and locations and shit. Apparently there's this like I don't know if he's Russian or Ukraine, but a midget from over there snuck into fucking Chernobyl of all places. In one of the what is it broken like abandoned areas of the nuclear waste factory or nuclear reactor place. So you know the part where the elephant was located, that's sealed and monitored by scientists. But motherfucker went to a section that's like fully abandoned and actually went into the water and was swimming around.
Ew.
And his logic, I'm drinking vodka. Vodka will combat the radiation in the water, so I'm good.
Nice. Well, then
I'm
then he'll be fine. He'll be fine then. I mean, if that's how he wants to think. He's fine then.
In my mind, I was like, what? No, I can't say hillbilly. What in the Russian hillbilly nonsense is this?
Yeah. What in the... No, it's not. This is base Hollow Knight. This ain't no Silk Song just yet. I've played a bunch of it on PC. I'm actually at the end of it. I just haven't beat it, and I'm doing this on console now. So I'm gonna be doing it on live here, the rest of this game, and the boss and all that. I mean, I've played it so far a couple of times. This is technically my second full time, minus the final boss, but also part third, because I've sort of played it a bunch without and stopped, but I never made it that far my first time. Second time, I'm at the end now. This is going to be my third full time or second full time. But either way, I'm actually going to be beating it on here. And then I'll do Silk Song fully blind on stream. How are you, Chocolate Chip? But I've been playing a lot of Hollow Knight. Yes, it is.
Tom, I said hi.
He can fuck your face. No. Irving says hello. Oh, I just got fucked by a face. I'm doing well. It's fantastic Metroidvania Souls. Like,
Ooh, RoboCop.
yeah, if you like Metroidvanias and Dark Souls, obviously you do. This game might be your alley, but it is very annoying at times. There's some platforming bullshit that you may or may not like. Ow. He says hello. Or hola. He says hola.
Yeah. Because, like, even if I watch him on what is it? On Twitch, I can't talk to him. Because my laptop now, for some odd reason, the full keyboard does not work except for the space button.
Damn, that sucks.
All that matters, I'm still able to use it to watch you on Twitch. And hopefully it won't be an issue when we do a PSO.
Yeah. Motherfuck you, bye. Hello? Just gonna cut, there we go. But I will be getting the Silk Song. I have it.
Apparently that one did really well money-wise.
I'm not surprised. This game is very, very fantastic.
Because even, I think they also kept it cheap. Because, like, Brett.
Yes, it
you
is.
bought it,
It's
was it $30?
it was like $15, $20, I think, maybe. Something like that. Yeah, it's very cheap.
No, let me look it up since you're playing right now.
it shouldn't be no more than 30 if at best, but I thought it was cheaper than that. Because this game is cheap as well. Because it's not only that, it came from a fucking Kickstarter and survived. There is one specific section and one section alone that took me several hours to complete due to nonsense. Yeah, I thought so. Due to nonsense and platforming segments involving a bunch of saw blades, the White Palace. If you were curious as to what that is, for anyone who doesn't care about spoilers, look up Hollow Knight White Palace. Have fun with that. You will see it later, but to be fair, depending on, like, I've already did it, so I may not be as bad at it. But when I first did it, it took hours. Yeah. You're scaling a fucking castle with saw blades everywhere. Like I said, this game gets Mario Maker level of stupid. Cornifer.
Make him noise.
Isn't this contrast from the crossroads such a humid, lively place? The roads twist and turn in most wonderful ways. I've done my best to chart the area ahead, though I must admit some of the areas inhabited proved quite a nuisance. I'll look it up quick. Yeah. When I get there, I promise it'll be fun.
Choco, correct this.
I ran into another traveler as I made my way down here, tried to call out to her as I dashed past, but she barely even glanced in my direction. None of the there's Hornet. An appreciator of maps like you and I, obviously. Barely even glanced in my direction. Call her. Hornet. And ran into another. Yeah. I was watching Game Grumps do Raw since Mario. Oh, good God. Yes, I have. I've watched a ton of Game Grumps over the years. I've also been watching a lot of Markiplier and Bob and Wade play games, and there's
Markiplier still post a lot?
here and there. I don't really watch his main channel. I watch more of his podcast and his games with his friends, where he's more or less real, not putting out a facade. Yeah, I don't. Yes, he does. I just don't watch his normal stuff. If you look up Mark, Bob, and Wade, they do podcasts, but they also play games together, and it's just a lot more genuine. I used to watch a lot of Lobos Jr., which is a Souls streamer / challenge runner, whatever. You can see him beat Dark Souls in every way imaginable, from bare fists to explosives to or consumables only to beating the game with a ladle, yada yada. I also watch another guy named Democracy, which is the same. He does the same kind of content with Souls, and I've been watching his Hollow Knight. He's the one that actually got me wanting to play Hollow Knight the first time, originally.
Alright, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go run and use the little girl's room.
Alright. Claire 100. Alright, I'm gonna get the bestiary. Crush. Sorry if I spent unnecessary time on the first area, guys. That's me just chatting, too. So we're gonna come across a fun little monster that's not a boss or anything. He's just he gives the same title card and a roar like one, but he's not. Try to squab. You approach fearless. Are you a hunter like me? Do you feel the urge inside to stalk, to kill, to understand? Then take it. My journal. It will aid you. First text may seem difficult to discern, but learn the hunter will come to understand its words. Venture depths of this land and slay its beasts. Prove yourself worthy to bear the mark of a hunter. This is the Hunter's Guild, after all. Hunter's Journal. Press the touchpad to open the menu, the journal pane. Yeah, now we can. Now we have a bestiary. And it updates the more you kill. You have to kill them a certain amount of times. So I'm just gonna be eventually doing that as I go. Weird how I have a shade already. I didn't kill myself yet. Or die, for that matter, to even have my shade spawn. Okay, make your way down the corner for angry robe above him, backtrack where you saw the red cloak bugging. I got that grub behind him, right? I don't know why I wasn't forgetting when I did this on PC. I don't know why I'm just derping now. I guess it's because I'm live and following a fact to try to get everything more or less faster and sooner. Yeah, I got it already. Alright. However, I'm still kind of bad at that when I don't have my map fully and stuff like that. That's why I spent a long time on the first area, that talking. Along with a lot of other things. Either way, I'm not going to be as precise as I would be if I were to be playing naturally. Alright, so now from here we go on out. Ow. Healy! Me. Oi! Come back here. Come down here, bitch. Give me my money. Bitch, where my money? Where my money? Mother of ding-dongs and butts. Oh, hello. Like, eat half my jump, why don't we? Yeah, how do I get... This is a major escape for this early in the game. First method is to jump towards... What? Let's see, they're expecting me to get up. Huh? You saw the red cloak, but you're gonna try and get up the ledge there you were on. Just to jump towards the ledge, and at the top of your jump, tap to face right on the quick cast and twice, then immediately turn left again and finish. Oh, I see. They want me to double cast this mid-air backwards. To use that as to boost my momentum. Let's see. If I could find any enemies to kill. Come on. Yes, I'm supposed to do something like that. But I guess it's right here though, not over all the way down there. But either way, that's something like that. I thought it would push me more, but I have to be much closer to the ledge then. That's fine. I'll get there. Probably. Yeah, White Palace. It was my first time there. Yeah. Oh, wait. Actually, that didn't do a damn thing. Unless I'm supposed to use that as my momentum and then continue further, but I thought it would push me is the object of what I'm trying to do with that. That's fine, though. Oopsies. I do want that skip, though. If I can get that, that'd be nice. Well, not really a skip. Access point that I can't normally get to otherwise. I just gotta freaking figure out how they want me to do this. Jump isn't enough. Use the first method to jump toward the ledge, the top of your jump, face right. Use the vengeful spirit on the quick cast input twice. I don't know what that means. Use the vengeful spirit on the quick cast input twice. Immediately turn left again and finish crossing it. This is tricky and may take spec. There's 2 mass flies on a ledge in the you enter the room that you can hit through the ledge and then an upward jump where they can fly with a tree. So for those who get to perform the jumping from up the gap and nail pulling out. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about doing. Just nail pogoing off an enemy onto it. Just gotta get me one over here. Come. Come! Ow.
I am back.
Welcome back.
Oh shit, I
Mother.
gotta find the charging cable for that set.
Mother.
Oh shit, I
God
forgot,
damn it.
I forgot I was there.
That would have been it. Ow, that still hit me.
Oh, wrong thing, I got to make that set.
Ooh, I didn't mean to jump into it. Yay! Thank you. Yeah.
So I'm assuming all water is toxic.
There's an item that I can get later that allows me to swim in the acidic water, yeah. But for now, yes, it will take a hit point if I fall into it.
I'm getting so many fucking Calcimania vibes from that, especially the one from the GBA. You need an item to walk in water. Otherwise, the water is very slow and can hurt you.
No,
water
you,
slows
you
down.
yeah, you
Okay.
can't even do that. You go in it and it just hurts you and teleports you. Like, if you were to jump into spikes, it just hits you and you move to the off of it. Yeah, you gotta get. There's an item that will allow you to swim in it later. But for now, I don't have that. I'm also in an area that's unreachable naturally by my actual normal jump height. I had to bounce off an enemy to get into the spot, up to the location that I'm at. So normally I wouldn't be here unless I had double jump or climb or whatever, which is nice.
I'm gonna mute myself, my friends call me.
All right. Ooh. Symbol of the bench. Insert Geo. Yes, I want bench. Give me bench. Alright, there's a bench. And instead of going right away, going right straight away, jump up and break the crackle so you can break a lick it. Whoa. Ow. Oh, that's a far drop I just did. Try to zoom into. Oops. Dropping places. Not trying to do that. Oof. Ow. Whoa. The greater mind, when streams of leap, cast these caverns in every bush, every vine, the mind of reveals itself to us. I don't. Oh, there it is. Give me my extra masks. Oh. A hello game. I'm so used to the my nail. I'm so used to my fucking main file. Mini boss. Right, then travel up to here, Santos. Ow. Okay. And we're back. Need to be there yet. And I'm gonna be saving Zote this playthrough, and then I'll do another one where I don't, because there are two separate trophies, and he's also future boss fight. But yes. Because otherwise, if you continue on and not get this guy here, he'll die. There's a few NPCs that have a questline death that end or not end or whatever. So What's my favorite area? I like the... There's a Mantis village I really like. There's a... I forgot the name of it, but it's a big open area that I was in with the knight that I thought was a good area. Let's see. Map. Because... There's a bunch. There's a beehive I'm not a fan of. Green Path here is fun, but the Mantis Village was my favorite. You fight this awesome boss fight there. I can't think. There's a spider area that I hate. There's a laboratory with a bunch of jellyfish that I hate. I like there's a sewage area that I really like that has a fun boss fight called the Dung Defender. That's probably one of my favorites. I enjoy the Abyss, which is a small area towards the end of the game where it's just literally like, as it sounds, like Dark Souls, where you go in the Abyss and it's all just, you kill a bunch of fragments of humanity. It's kind of like that, except you're killing different souls of other Hollow Knight children. The Abyss is definitely my favorite, one of my favorites. I like the White Palace's aesthetic, but I hate doing the platforming in the saws. I think the aesthetic itself is nice, though. But the Royal Waterways and the Mantis Village, and then there's one other. I think it's the Queen's Garden or something like that, or one of my favorites. So this is, again, a boss here. So we're gonna save this guy and we're gonna fight the Vengefly. Or not. I'm just gonna get hit by it. And miss that. Alright. Damn it. Too late. I am not doing well. I am not doing well at all. Against this thing, seriously. Come on now. Oh, I'm backwards. Damn it, I turned. I didn't mean to do that. See, I told you I'm bad. I fidget with knife. I'm not good with magic at all, really. Oh. Get out of here. That was horrible. Very horrible. I'm not a fan. I can't think of the area names. Green Path is a very nice area, though, but it's not my favorite. Alright, this dumbass. Think you're good. You're there to come between me and my prey. It's a habit of yours to scurry about, getting in the way, causing a bother. Know this, Kerr? I'm Zote the Mighty, a knight of great renown and many adjectives. Cross me again and you'll find out why they call my weapon Life Ender. What are you still bothering me for? I'm a knight. I'm not interested in your childish games. I need my rest. Begone, lest I draw my nail. What are you still... Yeah, this guy is a joke and a meme and weak as fuck. And he thinks he will later think he killed this monster, and you have to save him a few times, and he becomes a boss fight, and he has the most amazing amount of titles I have ever seen a boss fight have. Also, I did really bad. That boss was easy as fuck. No, not really. This guy's unlikable. Siegmeyer is likable. There's a character later on that's very Siegmeyer-ish. Kinda. There's a character that talks about fighting and wanting to go be with their beloved in the afterlife. And they eventually do so. They fight to the death with a mantis later, and they die and get the last blow in saving you. Really cool. There are NPCs that are likable and nice. The guy Quarrel I met earlier by the egg, you weren't, I don't think you were here. There's a guy wearing a mask on his head that feels very kind of Siegmeyer-ish. He has a goal that he's brought back to this land to serve one of the dreamers. This game has the final boss is hidden, locked behind 3 bosses, similar to how Dark Souls is Gwyn's locked behind 4. One of the dreamers is this person's like master, and he's very Siegmeyer-ish too, kind of. But other than that, you'll probably see similarities in some of these NPCs, yeah. Penfolio is optional. Once finished, go to the right and then the next room options. You can choose to walk under the Vengefly instead. It goes assumes that you don't, as the dream boss deals the quest is needed for a make your way another month. Okay, so I am heading the right way. And that's, he's a little down. There he is, right below. Ow. Ow. Son of a bitch. Oh. Aha! Yeah! Motherfucker. Thank you. Thank you. Oh. Oh. Oh, yes, he's dead. I have RTSR on. I have a charm that's the equivalent of RTSR. That's why my shit is freaking glowing. Literally you find this in the beginning area, in the tutorial. Yes, I'm not kidding. These are your Dark Souls rings. I have a thing that shows me on my map. The Wayward Compass does where my character's cursor's on the map. If I unequip that, I won't show on the map. This will up my amount of soul by striking an enemy. And I have limits to what I can equip, though. Alright, there's a grub. Oh boy. I have to go further down to get at it. Alright. Oh, hello, Duke. Okay. Give me my map update. Give me my fucking fast travel. Please. Alright, now that is all unlocked in map-wise. Alright. Oops. This place has changed since the last time. The greenery grows as wild stations like to be consumed by it. Okay. Okay, everything has to come up. The greenery grows, stations are consumed by it. Yay. Eager to travel the staggers, just hop on the platform, give me a signal, and be on our way. Alright. Alright. Let's go to Dirtmouth. Please get me this money off me. Get this money off of me. And I need to open this shortcut anyway. Mask upgrade. Okay, one. That's one of them. Nope. I gotta save up though too. I'm gonna buy that because it brings my money to me. Oh yeah. Oh, you can overcharm, which, if you do so, it makes you take more damage. Or double damage or something like that. And now Zote is in the hub. Why are you skulking in the shadows? Yes, your eyes do not deceive you. I'm Zote the Mighty, a knight of great renown. Tremble before me. While you were hiding here in your dingy little village, I ventured a dark pit below and slew a great beast that had sharp mandibles and atrocious manners. The guy that grabbed him. The thing I beat. Barely. All glory to me, but I don't have time for your adulation. I must rest and prepare for my next journey down. I've already gotten to the point where, like, not having all my upgrades is kind of hindering me too now, because I'm used to having everything. A fellow over there keeps talking to absolute drivel. Seems to think very air is deadly down in the caverns. Perhaps he should consider not breathing. He keeps talking about dreams, too. Dreams are for those who feeble to truly live. Right. Is that all your quotes from the mighty Zote, or whatever the fuck you were talking about? Later on, he'll just start quoting random things, claiming that it's from, like, something he wrote. It's very weird. Hamlet lives, follow the townsfolk PDIs. I'll be heading back down as soon as possible. Yeah.
Bapanada.
Bench pin, yes, these are worth getting. Just because they're permanent things that go on your map and show you where certain shit is. Alright. And then these are little markers that you can, like, buy to put on to the map itself if you want to, like, mark something. But everything I just bought are, like, already added, which is very helpful. Helpful! Alright. Yahoo! Yahoo! Alright, that'll take care of all that. I can go back down. You guys said I was guarded by a mob. Yeah, I gotta go back to him now. And money, I'll be making more now because I'll be getting it all if I stick around long enough to allow it to come to me. But I no longer have to actually collect it. Physically now, it'll fucking just fly right to me. I can have fun just going blitz and... Alright, grub got. Collect the collect the wanderer's journal behind this breakable wall that is stagway. Alright. Mom's calling. I might be back. Alright. If not, much love, chocolate chip, and I appreciate you. No, I didn't. Stop that. Thank you. Always good to see you. Yes, indeed it is. Much love. Activate the stack, copy pass, and then. Ah. Okay, boss time. Hornet, come no closer, ghost. I've seen you creeping through the undergrowth, stalking me. The old kingdom, a terrible thing awakens. I can smell it in the air. I know what you are. I know what you try to do. I can't allow it.
Hello?
Hello.
Sorry about that. A friend called me about her divorce drama.
It's alright. I'm battling Hornet for Silksong Wife. Ow. And getting thrashed because I'm not into the flow of being as slow as my character is without upgrades at this
Just
point.
imagine, like, before the buy starts, you get an ad. Please buy my game.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's one thing I hate about Borderlands, that they do that in older games or new ones coming out. Because fucking, I booted up 3 to reclaim some shift codes I redeemed a while back. Just have it in my inventory.
I died.
And the moment I booted up the game, the screen was just filled with a big ass ad for Borderlands 4.
Damn, that sucks. First death. Well, I died to Hornet. An easy, technically boss. Technically an easy boss. I'm just gotta get back into the flow of fighting slow now. Ugh. I've been struggling. I struggled literally. I just fought a weird mosquito thing called the Vengefly that had an NPC. I struggled on that, and that's like the easiest thing in the game. Yeah. It's not a hard boss. I suck at easy thing. I jumped, you whore. Net. Shaw. Fuck your.
He's in a break, so once you play your game, you have a longer weapon, which is better.
We'll see how it plays when I get to it. See what I mean? How this game feels more. It's Dark Souls, but rhythmy. I like that a lot. Oh, fuck.
I don't know where freaking Miku pops on the background.
Yeah. No, not that. I don't need rhythm games in my mechanics. No, you have to start mashing different buttons now to fucking combat the boss. Oh god.
I know there's a RPG with something like that. I tried playing it on the Switch. I think it's called Rhythm Dungeon or some shit like that.
Yeah. I've never heard of that. A motherfucker, I missed. Because you did your aerial thing. Gotcha. Beat ya, bitch! Test of resolve. Woo! Thank you. Ah, shit. I can dash. Or bang, I can dash now. Not, I can't double jump yet, but I can now dash. Ugh. Would it seek to break the seals? They cannot be undone. They must be undone. Let us sleep, little shadow. Return to your darkness. All us our peace. The main 3 bosses of the game that lead me to the final boss. They're not even bosses. They're just things that you attack to break the seals. They're not. They're not even bosses. You go into their mind and kill them, basically. Happy birthday. Not quite yet, but thank you. I appreciate the early birthday. Mine's the 30th. I'm just putting it in my title so people know once I do my birthday stream, it's just basically going to be watching videos of my old YouTube stuff and Twitch stuff from like 10 plus years ago, just as another reminisce, like we did a couple years back when I had my epilepsy. So it's going to be one of those. I'm scamming now? Wait, yes. I am scamming everybody. Give me all your money. My birthday is the 30th, though. But yes, I appreciate the love.
Like Tuesday or Wednesday?
Yes, it is. It's next week. Yep. Either way, the next few days is going to be me doing this, probably some games with this guy, and then watch a bunch of videos on my birthday. And just chat. Because it's a relaxing day. I don't need it to be any major stress in the game or anything. A nice anniversary reminder of my beginnings, even though I don't know what my original start date was. Oops.
I just started a game of Apex House of Volume. It was at 46, and I think I put it down to 36.
A lot better. For now, I haven't really heard anything.
Because since, as I already told you before, this TV is dying on me, so I have no idea the volume went up or lower when I was upstairs.
Oh no, I don't know. I couldn't hear anything, but you're all good. You're all good. Oh, I'm just letting you know that it was pretty hearable earlier. I can't tell how loud it is per se for general, but at least if I can hear it, I'm assuming people on my end can hear it because they can hear you clearly. Because I have you up higher than I have like my game up and whatnot, so people can hear me, you, and whatever else. So whenever you got your TV blaring, they can hear it. That's the only reason I mention it. It's not a big deal. It's not like it's horrendous or anything. And at least you don't let it persist. Like, you wouldn't just put a loud-ass blaring video and play in the background with no care for my hearing and anyone else's and my stream. Occasionally, him or other people will pop up videos, and I'm just like, hello? I can hear that, you know? That and the moaning, clearly. I mean, that's fine if you want to do that. Just make sure you aren't hearable. Thanks.
Yeah, I would never have Angela moaning on stream.
Look, I wouldn't be doing anything while on someone's stream. Talking to them in VC-wise. Could you imagine if I start doing that with Tiffany on 3's stream? Or something? Like, I would, not Tiffany would, not, she would smack me long before, but I'm just saying, like, if that happened, like, I wouldn't do that. That'd be so fucking, one, that's rude. And two, everyone could hear you. And that can get me in trouble. It's the last thing I need.
Not to sound, extremely, like, toxic, but I'm a little bit old school when it comes to, like, the women I'm all involved with. When it comes to certain things, it's like, alright, for my ears and my eyes only, if you feel me.
Yeah. Oh, that's how it is. No one's gonna be looking at Tiffany, even if they wanted to. And I wouldn't let it anyway, but still, yeah. No one sees her, no one sees me but her. No one sees her but me, and same for you guys. No one's gonna see your girlfriend or whatever, not do I want to. Angela's a friend of mine, nothing more. Oh, my goodness. And then Mercer, I don't know him or his wife at all very well, and I'm good.
I know, when we came to Danielle, back when she was, like, when I was done at morning, I still went there to be by her side when she was taking her classes. And there was a guy I met through Rosie that went in high school with her, a guy named Roberto. He thinks he's a player. And he's always trying to be, like, really, friendly with the women. A little bit too friendly. And since Danielle had the big ass titties, he always tried to be a little bit too friendly when it came to, like, hugging her and shit. And I remember a few times she'll be like doing something like, alright, you're not staying here when he's there. You're coming with me.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Oops. Quit and reload. They want me to go back a different. Na, 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 na. Alright, Dirt Mouth. Because I bought some stuff already. Quill, Compass Charm, doing a no map, gathering, but not bold. So, meet just someone tech by the well. Okay. Says there's turn. Yeah, I forgot about Tiso. There you are. Hail thing, you wear that nail easier. In such a search for combat, you'll find no great warriors of this decaying burrow. I've heard an arena exists somewhere below, once built for our likes. Meet me there. We'll test your skills. I never found you there. I saw you talk to you there, but I never saw you there, Tiso. What the hell happened? My main file I fought in this Coliseum, and you weren't. I didn't fucking fight you, asshole. You're not a boss. I know that already. But asshole. I'll be heading down. Come and find me if you dare. I will. I'll ask what challenges await. Yeah, asshole. They should have made this guy a boss or a fight because, yeah, he has this, like, quest line that leads him at this Coliseum thing. And, you know, I talked to him, but I never saw him. And I don't know if he, like, doesn't do anything, and then he just was gone after that. Like, I don't know if I missed something for his quest line after that or what, but a few that I've done have had their quest lines closed, done with. Like, he has this guy, since he has a route where you can either save him for a boss fight later, which is also trophy. What?
Is he the patches of this game?
Him? There is no guy that necessarily fucks you over in that sense. However, he is the guy that talks shit but is useless. He was caught by an easy-ass boss, who, of course, I struggle with. But nonetheless, he was grabbed by a very early monster, an easy boss. And he struggles with everything. And there's certain scenarios where he's captured by shit. Like, the next time I'll see him, he'll be in a lair with the spiders. It'll be entangled in a web. I gotta save him there. Then he'll go to this Coliseum of Fools area where he'll be trapped in this cage until you encounter him as the final battle of that challenge. And yes, he's a joke. He's just a meme joke character. And then later, he has a dream battle. Because there's the dream mechanic where you battle in him, but in a dream version of him where he's actually useful, strong. But he has, like, he's so joked. He's one of those characters, like, he has a boss title, but he has so many adjectives attached to him as a joke. You'll see later. I'll show you. But every time you fight him again, because you can go up to, like, 10 times, he gets another title attached to his name. And it's because he's a joke character. It's hard to explain. But yeah, it's fucking stupid. But this guy talks shit, basically. Like, I saved his life, and he's like, what are you fucking doing here? You're bothering me. I slayed this monster below, blah, blah, blah. You're it, blah, blah. Yeah, he talks shit. And he's really weak. This guy I know nothing about. He's kind of mysterious. Tiso Sanctum once finished all the dirt mud, return to the forgotten fuck roads. Okay, I can fap. I mean dash. I mean fap dash. Fap along. Okay. I can't wait to get stronger. Come to me, money, because I don't have to collect it no more. I got a charm that brings it to me. What? Okay, I can now get this grub. Bonk. That should make 6 out of 46. Get all the new dialogue from this character NPC that I want. Okay, I don't know if this NPC died. I mean, there's one that is in this mine who goes insane from this parasitic bullshit that went crazy and tried to attack me on my main playthrough. I don't know if there's a way to save them or not. I'm going to get dialogue from them, though. Hello. Oh.
Oh,
Ah.
Brett,
Hmm?
give you some gossip. You missed something fucked up that happened here in Berwyn, which is not a surprise. Don't know if you
Boss.
heard about this, but in the Lincoln Middle School, I'm assuming it's either the current husband or ex-husband, killed his wife in front of the Lincoln Middle School, which turned out to be the assistant principal along with her mother.
What
Then
the?
he killed himself.
Whoa. What the fuck? That's.
When the cops got there, he opened fire against the cops. But I'm
Mhm.
assuming he gave up and then just shot himself afterwards.
Yeah.
When I saw that on Facebook, I'm like, what the here in Berwyn, what places? Damn.
Bury the lady lovely and pale, bury the priest in his tattered gown, and bury the beggar with his shining crown. Haha, are you surprised I remember the second verse? Lots of time to think about them down here. Maybe even come up with the songs of my own. You are very weird. Come visit me again. I'm glad talking about burying people. The hell are you on, lady? Alright. You do have nice singing. Yeah, go back to the main shaft. Giggity. Alright.
So you're in the graveyard right now?
It's called the Forgotten Crossroads, I guess. It's not really a grave. The only grave I consider is the Abyss. That's where a bunch of dead children corpses were. Failed vessels for the plague are. But no, this is like a main area from the early town that leads into all the different branching like civilizations leading towards the kingdom. The Forgotten Crossroads it's a branching path to all these different kingdoms or different sections of Hollow Nest. Like you got Dirtmouth at the top, you got Green Pass, Forgotten Crossroads is like the middle of it all. So I guess in a sense it's like a hub. Hence the name Forgotten Crossroads. Hop up the fucking. Go back to the Go back down. Feels nice having my dash. Feels nice having things collecting my money for me.
Man, these Muslims are buying everything. They now own UFC, WWE, fucking Pokemon Go, and now they're talking about buying EA.
Damn. go all the way down. Ah, the fungal waste's not a favorite. Here, yeah. Brr. Uh-oh. Oof. Uh-oh. Didn't mean to do that.
Sometimes they wish I had like a soundboard. So whenever you get money, it'll be like boom, boom, down.
Yes, yes. Make it rain.
I swear, I don't know why, but lately that fucking AMV used to have on your Zoom, at times
Yeah,
it just wanders into my mind. The fucking Shishomaru.
Yeah, the Inuyasha AMV that I had, yes. Alright, my little friend. Alright. Don't try to sneak past me. I can smell you. Do you collect the letters? You give me a Joe, I can give you something nice.
Alright, Samus, here's the mission. You gotta find the map room, get the data, find the Metroid, eliminate it, and we're good to go.
Yes. Give me fragile greed. Give me. Okay. So this guy sells 3 charms that break if you die, but you can repair them. One gives you money, one gives you more damage, and one what's the third? Makes you stronger.
Kinda like the
It'll make you
that
stronger.
cream, but better.
Yes, and then one that gives you more health. Yeah. Told you to make you feel you're afraid of dying, you'll need this strip. Yeah. It's kind of the FAP ring, yes. It makes you stronger. It doesn't give you like any equip load or defense or anything of that like that does. It just gives you boosted strength. But it breaks when you die. You get one for money, that gives you more money, that breaks. One that gives you more health, that breaks. But you can repair them. Also, when you start the DLC with where I'm at, where you face Grim, there's a NPC that actually trades these in for a lot of money and gives you ones that don't break. So these are important to buy, because then you can turn them into unbreakable versions later on. Which becomes stupid, because the amount of... by that point, you don't really need the money. But with the fragile one that I got for the money, Fragile Greed, I'm going to be rolling in dough until I start dying a bunch. But I'll be making a lot more money, and I have a charm that brings it to me. Billy! Thank you for the happy B-Day wishes. My birthday is technically on the 30th, but I'm letting everybody know that early, because the 30th and maybe like the day after, or the day before, like the 29th and maybe the 30th, I'm just going to be watching a bunch of my old videos as a nice anniversary thing. That's what we did like 3 years ago when I had my epilepsy. because I didn't really want to do anything too much major. But yeah, that's gonna be. My birthday is officially the 30th. I'll be 36. All right, so we got Fragile Greed, which takes 2. So I'm not gonna be able to wear one of these, which unfortunately I'm gonna have to collect the money by hand now. But that's okay. Don't pay him. He has to offer to instructed. Is there a method to attain? I don't really care about a discount. I'm fine with that. The guide said not to buy it after I already did. Like, I don't really care. Okay, if I may go down to the vertical shaft mini boss. Ooh. Charm notch. I can't get through there yet. Okay. I hope you're well, though, Billy. I hope everybody who's here is also doing well. I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you for all the birthday love. Early birthday love. Butthole. Go. Charm notch 1 out of 8 once they're defeated. Gross. Alright, open up door. Money. Money.
Roman was like, Brett, don't touch that mushroom.
There's a bunch of enemy mushrooms. There's also an NPC mushroom guy that I've seen in other people's videos that I haven't met yet. So, there's that. There is... mushrooms in Dark Souls. Yeah, here you go, Irving. Here's a mushroom.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. He says wow and everything. Ow, motherfucker. Wow. Wow. Ow. Wow. 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 I have no idea where I'm not. Ow. Dick. I joked. Oof. I'm playing poorly.
Holy shit, Mike Malone's online. He's playing Borderlands 4.
Hmm.
I have not seen that fucker in years.
Yeah, me neither. Gap is in. Oh,
So many mushrooms.
so volatile. Yes.
Also, I'm assuming same thing as Dark Souls, where enemies stay dead until you rest. The bonfire.
Yes. You can respawn minor enemies from a next screen over, but like how Metroidvanias do. But certain enemies respawn at bonfire or benches. Correct.
That'll be funny if you sit down on a bench and then you see Cloud and Tifa sitting there next to each
Ah,
other.
Jesus. Replenish your mana. And that, or if they're challenge running, they're not going to be sitting at benches. If they're going for hard mode on the first one, they're not sitting at any benches.
Good ruler.
Oh, my short friend, you caught me at a perfect time. I'm just about finished charting this noxious caverns. Very territorial types make their homes within this area. Suggest supporting them when possible. Further below, some strange thin creatures gave me quite a scare. They seem to intelligent bunch. In my youth, I have braved their caves, but I fear my matured physique wouldn't be able to outrun them where they turn to violent. Give me my fungal wastes. Now I can collect things that I may have a little easier. Yahoo!
Yahoo!
Kill, kill, kill. So how do I...
More quick for the lightning shoot. I gotta wait for it to respawn. wish there'd be games where you could just like sit there and emo like a freshman, and just go ham with a machine gun.
That'd be great.
Shit, I need ammo for the other one.
Okay. Ow. Hey, Quarrel, the guy with the mask. And this is dialogue I didn't get because I didn't come here first before obtaining something that I shouldn't have. But either way, isn't this something I'd not expect to discover a huge stag station after a foggy descent? The bugs of hollowness must have been an impressive lot. Building such grand structures so far in these wilds. Seems dangerous creatures about haven't yet made their ways in here. It's a perfect place for a quick rest. Can you imagine this place in its time? Hordes of bugs traveling about the kingdom, stag bells ringing, the station bustling with activity and life. Not only are like no even know it exists, special thing is supposed to cherish these sites, even in their decay. Is it that, just faintly? You can still hear the echo of bells. Yee.
Gee golly, Mr. It would be awesome to see the world what it used to be like.
Yes, it would. Quarrel, please show me what the world would be like. No. I would love that. I would love some DLCs or something that would do that if they're not going to give us that in another way, in-game. Alright, so apparently this person's a bank, but they try to rob you, so you have to track them down later. I'm not exactly sure what that does for me. To meet Willow. Yeah. I had okay. We got the map from him.
Don't forget the cigarettes, the milk,
No.
some eggs, green eggs and ham. I would hate to be in that area, bro. If you have voice allergies.
Oh, hell yeah.
sinuses.
Yes. Definitely. This person's like your Siegmeyer or Onion Bro from Souls, I guess, kinda. They're trying to find their partner who's passed on the afterlife, and they eventually meet their end themselves, but in a cool way. That are kind of the Solaire, I guess. Or the other
Still there.
that or the guy with the mask I just spoke to might be might be the more Solaire because he's more wanting to search to help one of the dreamers, one of the main like story characters needed to kill for the seal. And he helps you find that. So he's kind of like Solaire in a sense, sort of. Or he's looking for light, I guess. Whatever. Tiny creature, you got a look of an adventure weave. So much a comment. Searching for dangerous places, eh? Well, you're on the right track. A long-necked critter warned me of a tribe deeper down, warrior sorts. So she says I'm itching for some serious combat. Keep sharp, my adventures. Let's stay alive and let's meet again on the road ahead. Yeah, you fight like this giant buffed mantis creature with this character, and they meet their end, but they get the last blow on them, which is pretty awesome. Cloth large for a fog with an equally large club. Mantis Village. Yeah, we're about to enter the Mantis Village where the Mantis Claw is, which is the climb ability, so that I can pretty much dash. I'll pretty much be Mega Man, almost, because I can even kind of shoot attacks, that's just not always.
I was gonna ask, will you also get the Shuriken and the from Mega Man X?
No, you don't get the Street Fighter move, no. No. You do get an attack that you shoot, like, you do get a thing for the air, for magic, that shoots in the air, but it's nothing like that. It's not a one-shot, either. And you also don't gotta die a million times and get every fucking, like, get your whatever sub-tanks all at full, or whatever it is you need for the fucking Hadouken. Die a number of times, have all your shit filled, or whatever. And then not take any hit, not take any damage, and make it to the fucking thing. And it's kind of ridiculous. I forgot which one it was. I think it was Mega Man 3, where it has the chips. There's a golden chip if you ignore every single chip, because each chip in that game had certain functions for certain body parts. And then there's the one for every part. If you wait and get the golden one, and it was like a ridiculous series of trials of like spikes and shit. And it's just like, of course it is. That's what Hollow Knight basically has, too. It has shit like that. Which is the more Metroid-ish shit. Mega Man has some elements of that, though. But this game feels like a mix of that, and even Mega Man. Because, yeah, you're, like, dashing around and shit, minus the shooting. But then again, I have more experience with Mega Man than I do Metroid or Castlevania. So I speak of things like that in Souls, more or less.
I freaking Mega Man is harder.
Than what, Metroid and Castlevania? I'd imagine.
Oh, yeah,
I know.
Especially the original ones.
Oh yes, and X. Don't even give me like. I've beaten the first 4, 5 games at least, out of the 7 or 8 that there is for X. But like, they're still tough. They're nowhere near the originals, but they're still tough. I have a hard time on Mega Man X1 over the others, and I played X the most.